Welcome back to another video and welcome to the inside of the GDR HQ. Now the reason I'm doing this is because I want to tell you all about the new Polo Vivo, but I wasn't invited to the launch, so I couldn't do a proper launch video like I normally would have. So the press release has been released, so I wanted to go through that, talk about what's new, what are some of the features, and what makes the 2024 Polo Vivo the car to choose. But first things first, and that's the pricing. Now, important to note here is that the entry-level pricing for the Vivo hasn't changed from the year before, so you can still get into a Polo Vivo from 266,000 Rand. Now, I will put all of this pricing and the spec that I'm talking about on screen for you guys to look at, so you can pause it at any time, screenshot it, whatever the case is, but I'm going to quickly run through it just so that you can know. So there's 5 different, obviously, versions or variants to choose from, and that's going to be the Vivo, the Life Tiptronic, the Style, and the GT. Obviously all Vivo models, ranging from 55 kilowatts all the way to 81 kilowatts, with 1.4 liter engines, 1.6 liters, as well as the 1 liter TSI for the range topping GT. And that pricing goes from 266,000 Rand all the way down to 356,000 Rand. But another good thing to note is that you do get a 5-year, 150,000 kilometer warranty. So there's some peace of mind along with some really good pricing and hopefully a very robust and reliable car. And then onto some of the things that have changed for this new model year for the Polo Vivo. Now, you'll notice that it is pretty much looking the same, except it does have some exterior nips and tucks to make it a little bit newer and a little bit fresher and kind of line up to the rest of the VW range. Now, some of those changes you're going to see in the headlight design, as well as the bumpers in the front and the rear, as well as how the badging in the back has changed. So just like on the rest of the range, where you've got, let's say the GTI or Tiguan or that sort of thing, you've got that nameplate in the center underneath the logo. So that's now the case too, where it says Vivo in the same font as the rest of the cars. And now specifically for the GT, that takes on the GTI font name. So now it looks like GT, just missing the I, but it looks like it's now still part of the whole same family, using the same fonts and everything. So I really like that touch and that they thought about making everything look the same. And then in terms of colors, you will be able to get a solid color in terms of gray as well as white. So that's going to be those flat colors that you can choose from. And then onto metallics, you're going to get reflex silver, reef blue, smoky gray, and wild cherry red. And then to talk about what differentiates those different derivatives in the Polo Vivo range. So starting off with the entry-level 1.4 liter that puts out 55 kilowatts and 130 newton meters of torque from the 1.4 liter naturally aspirated engine. Now that's pretty good. It should deliver about 5.5 liters per 100 kilometers, they say, in terms of fuel consumption. And in terms of power, I think that's good for an entry-level car. It's just enough. It's not a lot, but it's enough for someone like a first-time driver or anyone like that to kind of get behind the wheel and feel comfortable. And then onto the 1.4 liter putting out 63 kilowatts. That's now the next version. So here you're getting 132 newton meters, so an extra 2, with a slightly higher fuel consumption at 5.9 liters, but that's now going to be the Life derivative. And then onto the 1.6 liter naturally aspirated version that puts out 77 kilowatts and 153 newton meters of torque. Now here we're getting a significant bump up in power, and I think this is probably going to be a very popular model. This is definitely in the middle of the range, but I think you're going to get a lot of value here. Now this is going to get you to 100 k's an hour in 10.8 seconds in the manual version, but it's also available in the Tiptronic, which will then get you to 100 k's in 12.6 seconds. So a bit of a weird thing there. I mean, an auto would normally get you to high speeds quicker, but yet it's the opposite way around, so I'm not too sure about that. But from a fuel consumption point of view, that's going to bump up a little bit higher than the others. So you're now at 6.2 liters for the manual and then 6.5 liters per 100 for the Tiptronic. So just to split these up, the 1.6 liter 77 kilowatt version here will be available in the Tiptronic, which is then going to be the Life, as well as the manual, which is then going to be known as the Style. And then onto the range topping 1 liter TSI Polo Vivo GT. Now this puts out 81 kilowatts and 200 newton meters of torque. So definitely now a bump up in power. The TSI means you're now getting a turbocharged 1 liter engine. And you can see that now the GT name is obviously because of the increase in power that you're getting out of this particular model. Now this is the range topping one. And as I mentioned, it is going to set you back 356,000 Rand and come with everything. But not only does it have the most power, but because it is a 1 liter turbocharged engine, you are also getting much better fuel consumption. So here you're getting the lowest at 4.8 liters per 100 kilometers. And then to talk about some of the standard features and specification that you're getting with each individual Polo Vivo within the range. So starting from the 1.4 liter Vivo, you're getting a multifunction steering wheel. You're also getting now a radio with a 9-inch display with App Connect for Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. You've got Bluetooth, you've got USBs, and you are also getting cloth seats. So I see they've labeled them as icebergs, so I'm assuming that's going to be just the color or the trim level of them. But some of the functional equipment here, you are getting front electric windows, power steering, height and reach adjustable steering column, as well as a full-size spare wheel. So full-size spare wheel, good. Power steering, good. Electric windows, good, except your passengers in the rear aren't going to get electric ones. And from the outside, you're getting body-colored bumpers, but you're getting black door handles, black mirror caps. You are getting front fog lights, as well as some daytime running lights. Now, those aren't going to be special LED ones. It is just going to be a functional bulb that works as your daytime running light there, but still nice to have. From a safety and security point of view, you're getting driver and passenger airbags, a safety package which includes electronic stability control and tire pressure monitor. Hey? In the entry level one, I think that's pretty dope, as well as hill start assist. So anyone who's driving for the first time, getting into a manual car, hill start assist is going to be your friend. Trust me. And then into the 1.4 liter Life and 1.6 liter Life, also the Tiptronics. Here you're getting body colored door handles, twin headlamps and integrated high beams. So here you're getting an advancement in your lights, as well as the outside. So now everything's going to be color coded and you'll be able to tell the difference from the entry level to this one. You're also now getting 15-inch alloy wheels. Before in the entry level, you are only getting steel wheels. On the inside, you are also getting an upgrade in terms of your interior cloth seats. So they are going to look a lot nicer. Here you're getting the half-tone ones, and you are also getting a light in the luggage compartment. So now in the boot, when you open it up, you'll get a light inside there to see whatever there is at night. You are also now getting a height adjustable driver seat, but in terms of optional features, which you can now choose from, you can get cruise control, front side airbags, lights and vision package, which is going to be your rain sensors, and dusk sensor, so you'll know when the lights will come on, and the wipers will come on automatically. Also a parking package, so now you're going to get a rear view camera with park distance control, which you can then use through your pretty cool new infotainment screen, as well as a storage package, which is a front armrest and a drawer under the driver's seat, and floor mats for the front and rear. So all of those are all optional extras for you to choose from if you want. And then the 1.6 liter style. So here you're almost at the top level, so you're going to get quite a bit of spec with this one. So here you're getting quad cloth seat trim, which is obviously an upgraded seat material. Front sports seats, so a different design, probably a little bit more comfier too. A multi-function steering wheel and 6 speakers. Before, in the other range before this, you're only getting 4 speakers. And then from the exterior, you're now getting 16-inch alloy wheels, but based on the previous version, everything now is color coded. And then into the 1 liter turbocharged Polo Vivo GT, the range topping one. And now from the inside, you're getting scenery cloth seats. So this is obviously now an upgraded seat material again. You're getting the front sports seats as well as a gear shift knob in leather. From the outside, you're getting 17-inch wheels, which are always going to make that Polo Vivo GT stand out. You're getting black painted roof and mirror caps, body colored spoiler, GT lettering on the tailgate, front grille and the side, black side moldings, sporty single pipe exhaust with chrome trim, as well as bumper skin and lower and upper grille with chrome. So here you're getting a whole advancement from the outside, making your car look like it is the top of the range one. In terms of functional equipment here, you're getting a sport pedal cluster and floor mats in the front and the rear. So you're going to get obviously pedals that look now a lot more sportier to align with the GT trim. And then in terms of optional extras, you now only have 3 options because you've got the rest of them included. So here you can get the storage package, which is your front center armrest, as well as the drawer underneath the seat. The parking package, which is the rear view camera and park distance control, and LED headlight package. So what's good, well, not good to note, but what is noticeable here is that it doesn't matter which one you're choosing, you aren't getting a rear view camera, which is a little strange, especially if you compare it to some of its competitors and the likes of others in that range. You're getting those things as standard. Now, if you're in the market for a Polo Vivo or any other Polo for that matter, then go check one out on changecars.co.za. Now, they're a website that sells new and used cars, but the best thing about them is that they vet and check every single dealership that sells cars on their website. And even here, there's over 1,000 Polos to choose from. So go check them out. The website is also a cool place for automotive content, car reviews. You can read articles. You can also do financial things like go and see what you can afford per month through their finance calculator. And you can even bring them quotes from dealerships that aren't on Change Cars. And not only will they match the quote, but they'll beat it too. So go check out changecars.co.za. They're also a proud partner of Greg Dennis Reviews. So thanks for watching this video. I know it was a little bit different to my other ones, but I know I needed to tell you a little bit more about the Polo Vivo, especially for those that don't get the news and don't get press releases and things like that. This is everything about it. This is everything you need to know about it. All the specification, all the pricing, the performance, the engines, and everything like that. So if you enjoyed this, please will you drop a like below. And if you learned a little bit more about the Polo Vivo, please will you let me know down in the comments. And if you don't enjoy these videos, also tell me, because I make these videos for you guys and I need to know that you're enjoying them. So if you did, please will you drop a like below, subscribe to see more videos like this and other of my normal car related content and reviews. And until then, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.